Hey friends, welcome to A Little of It All. My name is Taylor. Thanks so much for hanging out today. I'm so incredibly grateful that you are here. If this is your first time stopping by, I'd love it if you stayed a while. Be sure to subscribe and check out that description box. It'll just tell you a little bit more about what we have going on here. We are all about zero-based budgeting, cash stuffing, and a little of it all. So, my friends, we are finally budgeting December's first paycheck. Oh my goodness. We're almost only like halfway through December and I'm finally getting around to it, but that means we haven't needed it. So I'm seeing that as a good thing. So this is our first paycheck of the month. We get paid 3 times monthly. My husband gets paid twice. I get paid once a month. I make $2,668. I'm a high school teacher. This was deposited November 31st, I believe. And so for bills purposes, it needs to last us, which it already has lasted us until the 8th. So we're like kind of cycling into my husband's first paycheck, but that's okay. That's okay. The money is in the bank and it's been there. So the money that we need to leave in the bank this time is, again, another big amount. It is going to be $1,775. That just covers all of our, first of the month expenses, as well as some money that we set aside to give to our church. We like to, give back this time of year, and so we budgeted $250 to go to that for, it's kind of like the angel tree, but they do it through our church and through foster care and things like that. And so they buy gifts for kiddos in foster care in our area. And so we donated $250 to that, and then $500 went to the credit card because we know we went over budget on vacation and we're just getting that. I think there's maybe $600 on it right now. We just got to get that paid back off and get that back down to zero. So let's just give a quick little glance at our calendar just to see where we are. So today is the 13th. My husband got paid on the 8th actually, and he's going to get paid on the 22nd. But again, this is my first paycheck. So for our zero-based budget, let's see how much money we are actually going to have to cash stuff into our envelopes today. So we're going to have $893 to work with. So bills are taken care of. The next thing that we like to do is we like to take care of our necessities. For us, that's going to be grocery, gas, household, and our puppies. So for groceries, for our wallets, we both get $25. And then the sinking funds binder, it's going to get $150. So that's going to be $200 total for groceries. This is not our grocery budget. This is not what we spend on groceries per week. This is hey, we're out of mayonnaise. I need to run by and get some bread. And so I'll just pull it from my wallet instead of dipping into the big weekly grocery haul fund, which is our sinking fund big binder. Okay, so gas, we don't put any into our sinking funds binder. This is just in case we have any rollover from the week before from our wallets. We hardly ever do, but just in case, I wanted to have a little envelope in the sinking funds binder to put that money there. But in our wallets, we both get $50 for gas. Sometimes when I do my cash stuffing, reels or whatever, people will comment and they'll be like, $50 on gas, where do you live? So we live in Mississippi. It's considered rural, and I live maybe 7 minutes from the school that I work at, and my husband works from home. So, and again, this is not $50 for the whole month. I'd say this is for about a week and a half. So that's how we make $50 work for us. I know everyone's situation is different, but that's what we've got going on here. So for household this time, we're going to get back to normal. I know that we stuffed things a little bit differently at the end of the month with November, but we're back to 15 in our wallets for household, and then the sinking funds binder is going to get 40, so that's going to be a total of $70. Perfect. Next, we've got to take care of our puppies. So for puppy pills, that comes out at the beginning of the month. That is going to be $114. They have to have their flea, tick, and heartworm meds. We give it to them year round. Mississippi gets crazy weird, and so we have mosquitoes pretty much any time of the year. And then their puppy food, we're gonna go ahead, I think we should get back on track and do $30 in there, and then we'll just do $20 in their pups envelope. So that's gonna be a total of $50. Perfect. So we have $409 left. The things that we have left to stuff, we are not stuffing annuals right now. All of those have been fully funded for the year, and we're gonna start those back up in January. So we've got the rest of our sinking funds, we've got our wallet, and then we have our savings challenges. I'm going to go ahead and do our savings challenges first. So big ones that we are focusing on right now, you guys know that we started my little like budget with Carly like flip through challenge. It's like a 1 through 20. Also, I started the quick 250. I've kind of paused on them right now and trying to just focus on Christmas and like immediate things that are coming up. So that's going to be, we have 4 Christmas envelopes right now, and they get 20, 20, 15, and 10. So that's just like general Christmas activities, extras and unplanned, and then Christmas baking. So that's going to be minus 40, minus 15, minus 10. Okay, and then we have Matron of Honor. Like at the beginning of November with Matron of Honor, I had scratched off, I think, $24. And then like I didn't stuff anything in November, and we put it all in our pups envelope. So I'm just circling back to that 24 that I owe Matron of Honor. A fun one we are adding in is rodeo. My friend Tiffany over at Tiffany Budgets, you guys are going to see it when we cash stuff. She made me a little savings challenge for the rodeo. She knows that we go to the rodeo every year, and so we need to start saving up for that so we can buy our tickets. It varies. Like I remember one year we went in like March, and then one year we went in February, I think, and then I think like last year it was like the end of January, beginning of February. So I just want to make sure that we have that money saved up. So I'm just going to go ahead and put $10 in rodeo. So we've got $310 left. Let's go ahead and stuff our wallets because I know we're going to need money in those. All right, so for spending, we are going to get that blanket 20, so that's going to be 40 for both of us. Eating out, my husband is going to get 20 and I'll get 10. And that's going to be 30. Going out with friends, he doesn't normally get anything, but I get a 10 there. And then drinks, we both get 10 for drinks. I had a chai tea latte today with oat milk. I am becoming obsessed with those. I love them so much. I don't like oat milk at all in anything except for a chai tea latte. I don't know why. It just goes so well for me. So for toiletries, he gets 10 and I get 20. So that's going to be 30. And then let's 5 this out. Miscellaneous and buffer. So there we go. Okay, we have $170 left and we have all of these sinking funds to do. Let me see. I don't think I'm going to stuff chiropractor this time, and I don't think I'm going to stuff miscellaneous, but let's see what we can do with this. All right, so for our big 3 that we pull from all the time, that's going to be us eating out and then going out with friends. I'm going to put 20 in there just because we pull from it frequently. And so I know we're going to need that money. So that's going to be minus 60. And then let me see here. I feel like birthdays and giveaways. I'm going to stuff birthdays this time. I have not stuffed birthdays in forever. But birthdays and giveaways, I'm going to just put 5 in there. Just something just to, keep them afloat. So 10 in there. We are on track. I noticed that my numbers looked a little bit funny, and I went back and checked to make sure that I had taken everything out, and I hadn't. So $40 is what we have left. I'm not sure what I forgot to subtract. When I'm going through and editing, I'll catch it. But we've got $40 left, and we have 4 envelopes left. So what I want to do is I just want to put 10 in everything, and so that is going to be 10, 20, 30, 40 in prescriptions, over-the-counter meds, Sam's, and hunting, and that's going to be minus $40, and that is our zero-based budget. That's how we do it, guys. We start with making sure we have enough money in our bank account to take care of our bills. The rest is the cash we're going to take out and cash stuff. Then we do our necessities next, and then we just kind of fill it from there. I like to do savings challenges, and then our wallet, and then our sinking funds. But that's how I do it. That's our zero-based budget. Let's go ahead and do our cash breakdown sheet and make sure that all of the numbers are adding up correctly. This little guy, he's in my Etsy shop. I love all of the cash breakdown sheets from all of the creators. I just needed one like a little bit bigger and where I could write the category. So that's why I made this one. If you're interested in it, you can find it in my Etsy shop. So let's go ahead and get this written out. Okay, now we've got it written out. We're going to give all of this a count and make sure all of our numbers are adding up correctly, and then I get the breakdown that I need for my denominations. So here we go. Okay, that is absolutely perfect. We have $893 that we are pulling out in cash. So let me get my teller slip and we're going to get that filled out. Okay, I'm going to stick this in my bank bag and then I am going to be heading to the bank. It is going to be time to stuff very, very soon and I am extremely excited about that. Thanks so much for your time, my friends. I really enjoy spending this time with you and hanging out. You guys are absolutely fabulous and wonderful. Don't give up doing great things, my friends. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.